Alright, and hey there Proxyians, and this is Proxify here, and guys, and welcome to a brand new project. And yes, I'm not going to be doing any type of Gates to Infinity episode for you guys for today, because for right now, we got ourselves a brand new series that we're going to be doing, and of course, this is actually going to be Pokemon Legends of Arceus. Now, I have been seeing a lot of my other PokeTuber friends that have been playing this game here so far, and I finally now actually got myself this game, and I cannot wait till I actually go and try this game out. I know that everyone has been talking about it, saying that this game is like one of the best Pokemon games so far right now within the Pokemon series. So I can't wait until I jump into this. And without further ado, let us go and do this thing. Now, also as well too, I hope you guys do go and check out with the other episode that we do have already planned out as well within this episode for today, which that is of course going to be the Paper Mario Color Splash series that we are also going to be doing. And hopefully you guys do go and check out on that. But now we get to go and see this weird thing going on here, and I'm pretty certain that may probably be Arceus. So welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. Well, it is well that thou art here. So I am which humans call Arceus. Or Arceus, it doesn't really matter. I always known as well, basically known with this Pokemon as Arceus, so I'm pretty much gonna be calling that Pokemon Arceus. I don't know why people call it Arceus. I guess it's like two different things. I guess it's like a tomato and tomato, I guess. But now I wish to know that the sign appearance. Alright, so now Arceus needs to know about who or what gender are we going to probably be. Well, of course I always go for this because this kind of always normally kind of looks like me, so I'm going to go for the blonde hair guy. So is that the name? Yes. So let us go and create our name here. And of course, you guys always know me as Proxify, but normally every time whenever you go and always name up the main character, I always go and name it, of course, with Prox as well. You guys can call me Prox, Proxify, it doesn't really matter. But if you guys are new to the channel, welcome aboard. I basically do Pokemon content, of course, which I'm doing right now. I also, of course, do old school games and also new school games in the process. We are doing, of course, Metroid as well, too. We are playing Metroid Dread, which I was having a pretty hard experience with throughout our Let's Play series so far, but even though I have actually went and taken care of two of the bosses so far within our time. I am pretty much happy about that. We went and taken care of Corpius. We also went and taken care of some sort of other weird robot to actually help us out with the Emmy. Now, the one cool thing that I didn't really know about throughout the Pokemon leaks was that basically what happens here at the very beginning of this game is that you are literally a person from basically, from the Sinnoh region or whatever, from I guess during the time of whatever, like BDSP, I'm guessing, but I guess you literally fall asleep and you literally get transported into here. So you're basically like a time traveler, like going into this place not knowing exactly what you're going to be getting yourself into with, which I think that is so cool. And not only that, but even in now I did go and see a little bit of gameplay, not too much, so I don't want to go and spoil myself all the way through, because again, I didn't want to go and watch all my PokeTuber friends throughout their time with their gameplays, because I don't want to get spoiled all that too much. But I do know that we are able to actually capture out on all three different Pokemon once we actually do get everything like all situated. But I don't think you're going to be able to like keep all three. I think you'll probably be able to go and find them within the actual area, like within that certain area there. But now also as well too, I think you should be able to actually go and do the Shaman and Darkrai event, I think like pretty early in the game from what I've been hearing, so you can actually go and find out where Shaman's going to be at. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I don't know if I should probably go and do that at some point or kind of just wait a little bit later, but it seems like Shaman's at like level 70, so I don't really want to have to go and do that like right away. But thank goodness that you seem unharmed. Yeah, I know, we just literally just crashed from the sky. That's pretty wild. But where the heck am I? Yeah, that's the first thing first is. But look at that. I don't know if you guys can go and probably tell in the background there, but that is one crazy looking area that's in the back. I think that could probably be where Arceus may probably be at. So you wouldn't happen to have acquaintances in these parts, would you? Well, I doubt it. I'm not really too entirely certain. Even though that we just fell from the sky, I see that you seem to be in a bit of a pickle, but I might offer some directions. Do you have somewhere around here that you could go and stay? Well, no, I don't think so. No, we don't. Again, we have no idea, so you don't even know anyone here, and you don't even know where to even spend the night? Well, this is a proper pickle indeed, so are you quite sure that you'll be able to survive? Well, I don't know what to do. Yeah. Well, I guess we have to really go and choose one of those 3 stars, I guess. Now, I think for what my decision for this, for my starter that is going to probably be, may probably be my boy Cyndaquil. Because I have been seeing a lot of designs for what Hisui and Typhlosion actually looks like, and I do have to say he actually does look like he does look pretty laid back, if I do say so myself. But you don't even know what Pokemon even is? Well, of course I do. I know what a Pokemon is. I've been playing Pokemon for almost about like God knows how long. I've been playing since like Generation 1. So yes, well these 3 Pokemon belong to me, and mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what your name might be. So you're called Prox. So that has quite a ring to it, so I imagine that must have some lovely meaning. But oh, I do apologize, I haven't I haven't introduced myself, so my name is Laventon, and I am something of a Pokemon professor. And that is to say that I'm a scholar seeking deepen with the understanding of Pokemon. So yes, Pokemon such as these 3, and then they all go running. Yep. Well, oh blasted bother, my darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? So I'm terribly sorry, but could you help me round them up? I beg you. Now, I think also, too, if I do remember at this part here, is that we are going to be going to pick up ourselves up with the Arceus phone, which that kind of gives us our notifications and whatnot about, like, how, I guess we get all of our tutorial and everything, like, all sorted up with. Okay, so that's how I crouch. I'm just trying to see if there's any other type of buttons that I need to know about here. So we got ourselves L for dashing, so how do I dash? I guess that's how I'm running, but oh, I think I got it. Yeah, okay, so that's how you dash. So you kind of have to like hold down on the left stick button, and that's how you go and dash as like really quickly as you can, and then B is for crouching. Okay, well I think we got it here. Oh, but yep, there we go. Got ourselves the Arceus phone. So there's a glowing beeping object over there. Yeah, I can't believe in this type of day and age, like even in this medieval type of setting, I guess, or like village settlement type of setting, we actually got ourselves a actual cell phone here that we still have. So it's probably your phone, but it's changed shape, but I feel there's a strange power emanating from it. So a message appeared on the screen. So I bestow upon the Arc phone in the mission, seek out all the Pokemon. Okay, well I guess that's what we'll have to do. Alrighty, so let's go and head on down from here. Now, I can't wait until we actually go and talk to one of my favorite characters within the game, which his name is known as Adaman, which I believe he was also shared within the actual time of, I think within the actual trailers of the actual game itself. So, can't wait until we go and talk on over to him at some point. So, alas, yet another miss. So I'm glad that you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. Well, no problem. So I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you know? Well, I love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should go and tell you a bit about these 3 first. Well, we already know all about Rowlet, because Rowlet was from the, well, basically from Sun and Moon, of course, and we already know about Oshawott, which we already know that he can basically evolve into Samurott, which I do have to say, Samurott's evolution here is still basically like the same type of design from Generation 5, so it feels kind of, I feel kind of sad about that. I wish they would have made, like, Samurott like a bipedal type of Pokemon, instead of him just being, like, just a Pokemon that just kind of like crawls around, I guess. Like, not really my favorite of the Hisuian evolutions, but I do actually like Rowlet's evolution though, because that would be like my second option if I was like having to like play this game again for like a second time. I wouldn't mind going for Hisui Rowlet, but I think I'm gonna probably go for my boy Cyndaquil. I have to say, like, I may probably want to go and choose that Pokemon instead. We have to go for Nitro again. And also, too, again, our Typhlosion that we actually did have back in our Nuzlocke was a big help throughout our time. So Pokemon that caught by throwing Pokeballs at it. So hold the down on the ZR button, which I do have that on my Pro controller. So I guess all we have to do is just kind of... Now, I think if you kind of walk up a little bit, like, all the way up to where that Pokemon is, I think they tend to run away. So you want to kind of, like, crouch while you're doing this, from what I've seen. Okay, here we go. So we got okay, so we can actually lock onto the Pokemon here. Now, if I hit the ZR button, can I throw at it? Well, that was just really freaking terrible. There we go. I think we got it. And is that gonna work? Yes. Sweet. Yay, I got it. Even though that was like a horrible fail on the first throw. Jeez. Well, still, this is the most unusual, so you don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Alright, well, hopefully we can learn how to freaking capture a little bit better on our next throw with Rowlet. Jeez, that was really horrible. Now, I think now we have to go literally find out where Rowlet's going to be at. So hopefully we can... Oh, there's Rowlet. I do see him over here. Now let's just go and lock up on this, and we have to get a little bit further into... can I go through it? Yeah, there we go. I think that works perfectly. And is that going to work? And that should be a complete catch. Yeah, sweet. So I think these Pokemon will probably be at least like 100% catch rate, so I think we should be fine. So we shouldn't be having any type of difficulties with that. Alright, so we already just got Oshawott, we just got Rowlet. Now where is Cyndaquil? That is the... Oh, there's Cyndaquil. Hey buddy. Oh god. Please don't attack me. Okay, I guess you're really not a friendly enough Pokemon around here. Oh, no, don't be running away from me. Hey, you. Yes, and I guess some Pokemon will actually tend to run away if you're not too careful. But there we go, we got Cyndaquil now. What? Hey, buddy. What the heck? Yes, I'm afraid that can't happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof, so give it another go, old boy. So I guess that was supposed to happen, is that we weren't ready to capture out Cyndaquil perfectly enough, but there we go. Now we got him now. Sweet. Hooray. So I guess the Cyndaquil was a 100% catch rate, but hey, at least we got ourselves all 3 Pokemon now. But that's pretty cool that we were actually able to have like 50 Pokeballs. But I think at some point, I don't think we're going to have those 50 Pokeballs. We're actually going to have a little bit lower the amount that we're going to have here. But how is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you only just arrived here? Well, you know, I've been playing Pokemon for quite a while now, and I think I should probably be able to get hopefully the handle of things with like throwing a Pokeball. Even though that I had a horrible first throw. Like, come on, man. So if you lost me for a moment, there's something I like to share with you. I have a dream to compile the Reed's first complete record of his Pokemon, or Pokedex. So we in the field call it such a catalog of a Pokedex. And yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in the region. So but in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. So, and therein lies the rub, that I'm afraid. But Pokeballs only just have invented, and not just many mastering the skill of using them. But enter you, a person with the clear talent for catching Pokemon. But your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and also too, my controller is about to die, so hold on. I think I do have, wherever it could be. Ah, here it is. I think I found it. See, this is why I always come prepared, so that if my controller ever does decide to die, I actually do have the charger here right in front of me. Alright, so your goal is to seek out every Pokemon in the mind is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for the teamwork, don't you agree? So come on now, so what do you say? Shall we go and help one another out, my boy? Well, yes, you have convinced me. Now, also as well, too, if you guys are asking me about, like, hey, Prox, are you going to be doing a webcam here for this series? Unfortunately, I cannot. Unfortunately, I just don't have the room space within my room here where my Nintendo Switch is going to be. I could have been able to go and move my Nintendo Switch into the living room and kind of do the same thing that I do with my with the Paper Mario Color Splash, but unfortunately, I can only be able to only do, like, one series, unfortunately. Just to have like all my equipment there in the first place, because if I try to put my Nintendo Switch on my table, it's just not gonna like really fit all the way through properly. So unfortunately my table can only fit like so many stuff, and unfortunately it just cannot fit in the Nintendo Switch, because like I have like all my Wii cables and all my other things like just all the way around the table, like all the way around my table, and I just can't really just go and do too much stuff there. So and my Pokemon, so I hope that you'll forgive bringing them into the village for the bit. Now, if I did play this game on Yuzu, and if I was able to actually have like another way of like to play it without using the Nintendo Switch, then I would have been able to like literally just go ahead and literally just have the tripod all set up and whatnot, and we would be able to go and do that here. But unfortunately, for some reason, it takes a little bit longer to figure out on how that you actually have to go and literally figure out on how to use that emulator for Yuzu. I kind of given up at this point, but hopefully that's not going to be the case, because I still want to go and try to figure out other ways and other solutions on how to be able to play on Yuzu. So I understand. Okay, so I can't really go and read through the text here, but let's go and check around with the town here, shall we? I'm not gonna really bother about Laventon right now, because he's gonna because we're not gonna be able to go and read all the way his text throughout here. But it seems like also too like this game kind of has a little bit of like sort of shield type of texture problems where things don't really load up as quickly as it should. But hopefully we'll probably get like an update for that or something at some point, because like I don't know if you guys been kind of seeing at the very beginning, but like just kind of running around a little bit, some things were just like kind of just like popping in and out like really weird. So oh bother nation, I almost forgotten. So what is it this time, Laventon? I need you to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. So I ask you to wait for me at the canteen. Okay. So I just passed through this bridge here. Then to the left, then the wildflower is called. Alrighty then. Now I don't know if we'll be able to have a little bit of a checkpoint type of meter. Oh, here we go. So it seems to show you where you need to go to next. Ah, nice. So we got ourselves the map and the markers. So just like in Metroid Dread, we have markers as well too, which that is also very nice. Oh, there we go. That's exactly where we do need to be. So let's go and make a mad dash to our next destination right over here. Alright, so how's it going, dude? How much are we into here? So we're literally 60 minutes into the video, so we're doing somewhat pretty good out here so far. So well, no, aren't you awfully suspicious? Oh. Well, the wallflowers for the Galaxy Team folk only, so we don't have seats for outsiders, so move along. Oh. Well, that sucks. So I guess we'll not be able to go and join up on their team here. Oh, but there's the other main character if we ever wanted to go and choose her instead. But I'm gonna go for the boy character as well. So what if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those filthy or in those flimsy clothes. So if the guard lets you through, you might have ties with somebody in this village. Well, yeah, we went and talked to Laventon, so perhaps you met the Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though it makes me a bit worried for him. So I suppose I hardly wanted to talk, but I had some trouble with my Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock, and not long ago, and I had to take to my bed. But the Professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Yeah, no, that's the crazy thing, is that, like, literally, Pokemon can literally now attack you within the, within this game, which that is going to be pretty wild. So I'm gonna probably be very scared for my life if we do run into a crazy Ursaring or something. So excuse me, have you planned to appoint him to the survey corps? You can't just go and slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Salid's permission. So I'll allow it. Yeah, now I do know about who this person is, the Salid person, and I think that's all that I do know about up to this point here within the game, because like I didn't want to have to go and spoil out myself too much within Legends of Arceus, but so quite old enough to work for your keep, but we can't just simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. So tomorrow shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Yes, so a much reasonable decision, Captain. Now that you care to join us for a meal, I'm sure that you got plenty of questions for our visitor. So that's quite alright, so I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. So she seems like a very stern person. But alright then. So aloof as always, I see. Alright, so well, no matter. The rest of us can go and share a meal and have some pleasant conversation, eh? Alright, well sure. So, Benny old chum, the usual potato mochi if you please. But make it for 3 today. Alright, so let's see what else Laventon has to go and talk about here. So wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. So I wonder how good that would be. So Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? So, well, you know, of that great old, in the sky, the one people that calls the space-time rift. Our new friend will fell right from it. So you can't be serious. Yeah, it was serious. So come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe, explain, and any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts. I just have to say also too, I just love the emotion that these characters actually bring out within this actual game now. It's not like how like in Pokemon like Sun and Moon or like X and Y or something, they didn't really have like enough expression with the actual like Pokemon characters themselves. But I think Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think they did bring out a little bit of emotion here and there, like kind of like when like Eternatus actually like came out of like well from the time rift rift or whatever, and you have to like go and literally like battle him at some point. That kind of like had like a little bit of some emotion to that there. So that was pretty crazy. I do have to say though, that Eternatus fight though, out of everything within Pokemon Sword and Shield, had to be like one of my most like favorite things by far within that game. Just to see like all the little references from all the different places, from all the other different like previous Pokemon games and whatnot. So for tonight, at least they'll provide us with a place to sleep, so you may go use the quarters there. Alright. So now we got somewhere to actually kind of go and stay for a little bit, but if you fail to pass the trial we put you to tomorrow, then you must move on. But you will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wild. Oh, well, thanks. Thanks for the void of confidence there, you know? Even though that so Captain is somewhat like a Hisui, and that they're both quite harsh. So now simply puts the stern in front to help keep us all safe. So at any rate, I think it's time that we go and turn in for the night nap. So it's a good thing that one can't just go and fall out of futons and we'll just sleep in here. So I bet that our new friend has enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. All right, we'll see you later, Laventon. So yes, so good night. So her name is Akari. I think that's what her name is. So I ripped in the sky, people fall from it, the world is full of mysteries. Yes it is, and we have to know about what that is going to be as well too. I'm pretty sure that has something to do with Arceus. Now let me go and check out the settings if I can. There is a setting somewhere around here? Oh, that's pretty cool. I guess you could actually go and like zoom in if you wanted to. Oh, interesting. Okay, I kind of got that all set up there. So in an unfamiliar land. Okay. I hopefully hope that this game is not gonna like just like literally auto save, because if it does, then we're gonna probably be running into an issue where I'm not gonna be a not so happy camper right now. Let's just go ahead aside and maybe we'll figure out what we need to do here. Alright, well here we are. So welcome to our quarters. And I think this is where I may probably have to go and end off this episode here for today. So, thank you guys so much for watching for today. In the next one, we are actually going to go and head on into, into our, well, I guess we'll go and have to talk to Celine, and I guess we'll have to figure out what other type of things are going to be awaiting for us later on within the game here. So, I'll see you guys in the next one.